The Reaper is constantly executing more beloved characters, and Mayans MCAP on FX has canceled its final 2 episodes. In episode 8, Hope's tragic storyline came to an abrupt end when she was struck by a semi-truck after throwing herself in the way of approaching traffic. We might be vexed that they are no longer with us, yet this is the world they decided to live in, and they capitalized on it. They will be let go by Letty. Nobody in the game, not even the player at the top of the call sheet, should be considered safe at this point. Killjoy and Garrow begin episode 8 while driving with the remaining parts of Diaz and Curse, the president and vice president of the Oakland section of the Mayans. Garrow killed Diaz in retaliation for the murder of his father at Ver. When the gun was fired and the Mayan Civil War began, who was in charge of the Tuscan chapter? With the dead Downer and Garrow are trying to entangle a rival bunch in the crimes, which is the fundamental decision to move away from the continuous circumstance. Subsequent to putting the bodies beyond the desolate bar at the clubhouse, where the 2 Mayans were wearing Children of Rebellion shirts. They arrive promptly. Killjoy then instructs Garrow at that point to ring the doorbell to alert the troubled bastards that there is a shock outside. At the point when Sophia shows up, Ease is putting himself through a thorough exercise. When she points it out to him, he doesn't even give her much thought because a creep wouldn't think he should stick with it. She doesn't know that Ease was the one who killed the creeper. Lucky, the president of the club, quickly places the 2 Mayans cuts from the members he found outside their doors on the ground as the grim bastards storm through the Mayans' front gate. The grim bastards interpreted this as a warning shot due to the Sons of Anarchy's interference and attempt to act as peacekeepers in the ongoing conflict between the 2 clubs. Thus, it appears that the Mayan strategy was successful. By turning the grim bastards against the Sons of Anarchy, Ease appears to have achieved exactly what he wanted, making the club even more vulnerable as the odds against them increase. Marcus Alvarez, on the other hand, is making breakfast for his family and appears to be attempting to regain some sense of normalcy rather than remaining in his own grief over being expelled from the Mayans. However, the respite is brief because Alvarez soon receives a phone call informing him that Daz has passed away. Shortly after being kicked out of his own club, Alvarez rides his first motorcycle and sets out to find answers. He travels all the way to Charmingware in search of an explanation. Redwood original Rain Quinn, a Sons of Anarchy motorcycle club member for all of his life, is hunkered down by him. Alvarez gets Quinn to name the person who killed Daz by threatening him with a gunshot. After Habley was shot and killed by the Reyes brothers, he informs Alvarez that the Northern Charters, SA, and Ciro had already broken the ceasefire. As he holds the gun to his chin, Quinn remains motionless. Alvarez is as yet searching for data about Diaz's demise, notwithstanding the way that he knew nothing about what had occurred. He is instructed by Quinn to begin looking locally. Alvarez puts the gun down and leaves the clubhouse without speaking to anyone before returning home. Alvarez destroys everything and takes the Mayan patches off of his cut, possibly cutting all ties to the team he loved.